Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Quarantine. It is a beautiful day in Hinton. I hope it is beautiful wherever you are. I hope you have your supplies ready. Other side, backwards camera. I hope you have your supplies ready. Printables from our website for our story cubes, and then our very cool animated Quarantine that Madison made for us. So there we are. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are well. I hope you had a fantastic weekend with this beautiful weather. We were very lucky. I got some gardening done. I got some yard cleanup done. Yeah, it was gorgeous. It was a shame that we couldn't share it with our friends, but I hope you're all staying safe and you are being careful and washing your hands lots and lots and lots. I know everyone keeps telling you wash your hands, but it really is important. So I hope you are all well. I'm going to hide this supply sheet now. Hello. So I'm going to show you what we're going to make today. We are going to make Storybox cubes. I have a couple already ready, and they look like this. So on your printable, they look like this. Okay? So today with me, we're going to make one of these, and then we're going to make the box that they all get stored in, because this is a little bit tricky, but the cubes are super easy to make. So I know that you guys are dying to know what those objects were that I showed you last week. What came out of the mystery suitcase? Well, the first thing that I showed you was this. Do we have any guesses? Did anyone have any guesses as to what this was? Any thoughts? Anybody? This is a sock form. So when they made socks years ago, anything that you make with a natural fiber, so that it will hold its shape, needs to be wet and then formed and then allowed to dry. And then it'll hold that shape. It's the same thing if your mom crochets or your grandma knits. When they finish anything that they make that has a shape, like a sweater or a blanket, for it to be shaped very precisely, they're going to wet it and then they're going to pin it down into the shape, and it's allowed to dry that way so that it'll hold its shape. And so that's what this was for. And the second objects that I showed you guys were these. And I've put what they're for in the middle, probably too much. Do you guys take a good look? It had teeth. There were two of them. Does anybody have any guesses what this is? I'll take some of this off because I'm clearly putting too much on. This is a wool carder. So you put them on and you pull, and you pull, and you pull, and you pull. And why am I doing this? Well, look how much better that looks than this. So this makes the wool easier to deal with so that you can actually make things with it. It also helps clean it, because any animal that has wool, it's going to be dirty. Look at this. It's got a lot of junk in it. And so by carding it, all the fiber goes in one direction, which means it can be spun. And it also helps remove some of that dirt and some of the grime that's on these things. What kind of wool do you think I'm working with here? I see a few people on the comments who would absolutely know, because we got it from their farm. This came from the farm where they were making butter. Where were we? We were at the Lehman Exchange. Did you guys happen to see an animal that had wool on it? It wasn't the sheep. The sheep does have wool on it, of course, but that's not what did this. This is alpaca. Did you guys see alpaca? So this is alpaca wool, and these are wool cards. So the new items. We kind of have a little theme going for next week's items. So I am going to show you first this. I'm going to turn it nice and slow so you guys can get a good look. Do you have any thoughts about what this is? Let's put it nice and close so you can see in there. Anybody have any guesses? Any thoughts? What is this thing? It's kind of heavy. It's got a clip on the back and a hook on the top. And then it has a plunger in the middle. And then that little cap lifts up so you can put stuff in it. It's kind of dirty. Do we have any thoughts? We'll find out next week. And then the second item is this. Hello, Malaya. How are you, sweetheart? I hope you had a good weekend. I saw some of the pictures that your mom posted. It looked very fun. So what do we think this is? Put a name there or something? All right. I can't wait to hear what you guys think it might be. So let's get started on our story cubes. First, let's make the box. So I want you to pull out these. There should be 3 of them. And we're going to cut out all the pieces. And as you know, this is my favorite thing to do. No, it's not. So we're going to cut out the bottom, front, and back. All is one big piece. We're not going to cut in the middle. We're just going to cut around the outside. We're not going to cut the pieces off, okay? So cut all the way around the outside. Does anybody know what tomorrow is on the calendar? April 22nd? What is April 22nd every single year? Anybody know? Do we have any guesses? It is... Oh, I see guesses of teapots and whistles. Those are good guesses, you guys. So what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Earth Day. Are you guys doing anything special for Earth Day? Have you thought of how you could help reduce, reuse, and recycle? Well, did you know that the museum has something that can actually help you? That's right, Malaya, it's Earth Day. I should have looked at my comments. Of course you know that. We actually have something at the museum that can help you remember. If any of you have been to the museum, maybe you've seen this. Keep cutting your boxes. I know it takes us all a little while. Maybe you guys have seen the elk on a shelf? Here he is. And he's like the elf on a shelf, except he makes sure that you recycle. I know. And there's even a little book that was written by me and illustrated by Madison because she's an amazing artist. And so it has all of these fun activities and a really fun story with really cute illustrations. So if anyone's interested in getting one, of course we could still get you one. They are $30 at the museum and you can buy them online and we could arrange pickup. So this is our elk on the shelf and we are very proud of him as I toss him behind me. So we're gonna keep keep cutting away and get all of our pieces ready. So does anybody have any fun activities planned for the week while it's such beautiful weather? Is anyone planting anything? I know that I have planted a metric ton of tomatoes. I think I have 64 seedlings going, which is my vain attempt to hopefully have some success this year. And then I've also got, my daughters really wanted to try and plant chickpeas. I've never done chickpeas. I have absolutely no idea if I'm going to be successful. Fingers crossed. And then I also have honeydew melon, which I've never tried, but I have a small greenhouse. So I'm hoping that I can keep it hot enough. My seedlings have sprouted, just hoping I can keep it hot enough that they'll actually grow. So are you guys planting anything? Are you making big gardens in your yard? You're gonna be riding your horses. Well, now I'm jealous and I want to come visit. I have my own saddle. Just saying. I'm just saying, I got my own saddle. Malaya, what did you plant? Got anything good going on? Does anyone have anything good going on? I know this watching me cut part is boring. I wish that this was more two-way so that we could actually talk to each other, because watching me cut things out and cutting... No, I did that right. I had a moment where I went, oh no, I cut off a thing I wasn't supposed to, but it's okay. And we're done. I'm done anyway. So we have this piece, 2 of these, and then 1 of these. So the first thing that I want you to do is take the one that has moons on it. Okay? Take the one that has moons, and I want you to fold it along that edge and that edge. Okay? Now, Maddie has shown you tricks to be a far better folder than I am. So if you want to use her tricks to do expert folding, then by all means, do the expert folding. Hollyhocks, I love hollyhocks, they're beautiful. I also have some nasturtiums planted and some delphiniums. So now it should look like this. Cool. So now we're going to do the sides. So obviously, as always, we're going to fold the tabs over, then we're going to put glue on them, and then we're going to put them onto the sides and glue them, okay? So you need your glue stick, and I have my trusty purple one right here, and we will get this done. And then you're going to have a box to hold your amazing story cubes in. And then tomorrow with Maddie, you are going to learn all about a really, really nice story. And then on Thursday, you're going to learn how to do basket weaving with just yarn and paper. And it's gorgeous. So we're going to put all the glue on, and then we're going to glue it onto the side. We're going to leave, the top doesn't have a fold, okay? So we glue 3 sides, and we leave the top open. Hopefully that makes sense. And we glue, and we glue, and we glue. And we glue some more. Okay, now we're going to very carefully glue this in. Doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, this is yours, so it's going to look the way you want it to with your skills. And mine are limited, so it's not going to be great. Now you get to watch me look down while I try to glue stuff, which is not exciting. I know. I'm sorry. And then next week, we're going to learn about my favorite subject in the world, which I know is going to sound really boring, but we're going to learn about rights. And I think they're super important. Well, they are super important. And I love them. It's what I went to school for. Probably my favorite topic. Anyone who knows me, if you get me talking about it, I have a really hard time being quiet. So now we're going to use the other side. These boxes can be used for way more than just holding your story time boxes. They can be, or story cubes, pardon me, they can be used for a whole bunch of stuff. And once you learn how to make a box, you can print off this template and copy it and make boxes to hold all of your secret stuff. All of the stuff that you just want to keep safe from maybe a little brother or a little sister, or that you just want to know where it is so you keep it in your own box. Because if you copy out this template, then you could decorate it however you wanted. And it doesn't need to have this beautiful moon and stars pattern on it. Oh, folding is not my friend. Okay, got the other one done. Time to glue. So you're going to do the exact same thing, and you're going to glue it on the other side. Okay? Oh, I got to use the right side of the glue. And when we're done, you can decorate this however you want. You want to put little rhinestones on top of some of the stars and turn them into, remember when we did History to Stars? We talked about supernovas and the telescopes that they use to see them. So you could make your own supernovas. You could make your own galaxies. You could look up some of the solar system or star system pictures from all of the different satellites that we have in space and all the different telescopes that we have in space. And then you could make your own solar systems and constellations on this box, which would be so pretty. All right, I've got my bottom and my sides, kinda. So here we go. And now we're going to do the top. So we're going to fold and we're going to fold. Easy enough. Maybe. It is me we're talking about here. You got lost? Where did you get lost? On the sides? All right, Maddie's in the comments helping people out if they get lost. You let me know what you need and I'll go back through it. So we're going to take the top and we're just going to fold it. I hope you guys can see. I keep holding it down low. I'm sorry. So what are you going to do with the rest of today? How is schoolwork going, everybody? Are you having fun? I know it's different, but is it okay? Is it all right that you're doing schoolwork at home? And then we're going to fold the other side. Here we go. Oh boy. See, I'm not good at folding. Madison showed you the trick to fold properly. Follow what she does. So now we have our top and it's folded. Now, the way I do it might be wrong. I hope it's not. But I glue the big side inside so that I have a really strong hinge for my box, because I'm rough on things. They need to be strong. So we're going to put glue only on the outside. So I folded it down, and we're putting glue on the outside of the big white tab. Okay. Glue, 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 glue. Thank goodness this glue is purple, or I would never be able to know. And then you're gluing it onto the inside. It's a difficult thing to show properly. You glued it wrong? I bet you could take it apart real quick. Okay, and then we have our box. How's everybody's working out? Is it okay? So there's our box. So now we're going to work on making our cubes. So I want you to, if you're not done your box, don't worry. You can pause me and replay it if you need some more help to watch it again. So then we have our cubes. There are 5 of them, so pick any one that you want. We're going to make one together, and then you can make the rest when I say see ya later, because I don't want to hold you here forever watching me cut. So, oh, hot glue. Move quick. I bet Maddie has an answer for that one. So we're going to cut this out all the way around it. Don't cut the tabs off. Cut around them, okay? And did you know that all of these cubes and printables and stuff were designed by Madison? I know. I know. Certainly nothing that I could do. We're very lucky. Have you guys been doing anything arty or crafty while you've been off from school? I've been crocheting a lot, and I've been doing wool felting, like needle felting. I like to do needle felting on scarves and try to make little creatures, although I'm not very good at it, but I keep trying to learn. And we discussed that I've been baking a lot of bread, and I've been trying to read a lot so that I can learn about new people. Right now I've been reading a lot about different rebel girls, women who kind of kick butt. So I've been reading about like Hedy Lamarr and Katja Kraft and even Madonna, just to see how they defied rules and customs and all that kind of stuff. So have any of you come up with a new song to sing while you wash your hands that takes 20 seconds? Have you thought of anything you might be able to sing? Because to be honest, Happy Birthday's getting old. Don't you think? Happy Birthday is getting tiresome. So we got to think about what we want to sing. You guys have any ideas? What kind of song do you think, pardon me, would take about 20 seconds? Because that's how long we need to wash our hands, right? It's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star twice, or Happy Birthday twice, and or the alphabet song. Is there anything that's more fun? Something spicy? How's the cutting coming? Are we ready? So here's our box. We are going to fold all the tabs in. Okay. We are going to fold all the tabs in. And then we're going to fold every single side. How many sides does a cube have, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody remember? Can you tell me? How many sides does it have? You have a cube in front of you. You can count it. Well, it has 6. So now we're going to make 6 sides. So we're going to fold here. Right here. And then we're going to fold here. And then here. And again. And again. So now it looks like this. That's not a cube. Now we need to make it a cube. Handy glue stick. So what I like to do, this flap right here has no tabs. So I think of it as the top. So I'm going to glue all these parts together first and then glue the top down. Okay? So if if you have yours sitting like this, where you have like a little flap and he can say hi, that's your top. We're going to do the sides first. You can do any side you want. I tend to, I don't know. But for now, only put glue on the sides, not the top tabs. We'll do those last, okay? So pick any side that has side tabs and give them some glue. And I'm sorry if this is confusing and I've gone too quickly. I'm trying not to. I'm sorry. Let me know if you need any help, guys. Okay, so I've got glue on those two sides, and now I'm going to glue these together. Give them a good pinch. There we go. And then I'm going to do glue on here and glue on here and put them in, okay? Handy glue stick. Okay, so glue here. And then give it a little pinch. And you can squish the cube a little to get it to stick. It'll pop back into shape, I promise. And then there we go. So now all we have is the little mouth left. So as you can see on the top, there are three, oh, I did it backwards again. 3 tabs. We're going to put glue on them, and then we're going to glue the lid down. Are we good? Handy glue stick. Have you guys found any new shows to watch over this break? I know my kids have been watching, I don't know, it's called Zombies, but it's a musical. It's kind of weird, but they like it. I don't know. They also watch Descendants and Onward and a lot of Frozen too. I know all the words to all the songs, and I've only watched the movie twice. You like your wonky cube? Cool, because mine are all wonky too. I have to like them because it's what I got. All right, we got the glue on. Now we're going to very carefully put the lid on them. And you have lots of practice. You got 4 more to make. Now, when you're done with these, this is when the fun starts. So you take out all your dice and you roll them. Don't throw them on the floor like I just did. I literally just threw them on the floor. And then on your printables, you'll see these. So on this one, we're going to create a story. And what you're going to do, oh, I made 2 of the same dice. Oops. So you're going to write a setting, which for me is the prairies. And then your characters, which could be child, elder, mother, warrior, group of friends, family. Whatever you roll, put that there. Purpose of the story is on another die. Like explanation of an animal, lesson about being safe, lesson about friendship. Whatever you roll on this one, you put right there. And so on and so on. And then you have a beginning, a conflict, and then a resolution or a lesson, all of which are on the die. And then you use those cues to write your story. And it's going to be different every time. It's like a make your own adventure. I know that at school right now, your teachers are trying to get you to do quite a bit of descriptive writing and to do a lot of creative writing, which can sometimes be challenging. So these die help you create a prompt so that you can write this amazing story. And I am really excited to read your story. So when you finish, even if you just want to do it in pictures, you don't have to write it. You could draw a comic book. You could act it out. You could create a video. That would be cool too. And then you can share it on our Facebook page or send it to us over Facebook, or you could take a picture of it and email it to us. Our emails are on our Facebook page. We would love to hear from all of you. I hope that you are all doing well. If you have any questions about these cubes, you can call us at the museum. The number is 780-817-2643, and we will be more than happy to walk you through any of the challenges that you had making your story cube box and making your cubes. And as you can see, these fit just perfectly. And if you're printing these at home and you want to make more, if you use some cardstock, this is even better and it holds up it holds up stronger. It works just fine with this paper, but you could make one that is just a little more durable. So I am so glad to have seen all of you. I hope that you have a fantastic day and you enjoy this beautiful weather, that you get outside, get some fresh air, and have a wonderful Earth Day tomorrow. Maddie is very excited to see all of you tomorrow. So please, much love, stay safe, and we will see all of you soon.